Hey y'all, Farmer Kevin here. I'm just gonna head out here to the pasture and show you an experiment we've been doing with the cattle. So I've been a little shy on feed this summer. August, it's getting a bit light as far as grazable grass. Not wanting to cut into my recovery time on the pastures too much. So we've just ran into a situation where I needed to just kind of slow down. My cows needed feed. I bought some hay and I've been feeding out some hay, and that's been a good supplement. But we decided to try this little experiment. We got this kind of riparian zone along the river here. Not exactly right next to the river, but it's the edge of our fields. So you can kind of see, you got cows out over here, irrigated in the back. We're on some of the dry, non-irrigated pasture. And then behind me, we've got the kind of scrubby forested zone. And we've never done anything with this. This is kind of a nice little wind block, wind barrier that we've got here on the farm. And so what we decided to do is I went in there and I set a back fence in the forest, and we decided to bring the cows in here. And we've always put the edge of the field, you know, along the edge of the hedgerow-y area here. So we decided to do some forest grazing. So I'm gonna take you in here. So you can kind of see the area that the cows have started to clear here. Now, if I step back out here into the field, and you can kind of see along there, that's kind of what it looked like. It's pretty impenetrable poison oak and brambles and all kinds of things. So we went in here and we went ahead and brought them in. This is kind of one of the first areas they started kind of making a little bit of a clearing. So they've been in here munching and creating a little open space. This was completely impenetrable just 2 days ago. And you can kind of see one of the things I did once they had this spot opened up, I put in one of these big bales of hay to kind of encourage them to come back in here further. You can also see one of the cool things that we got back here is we've got these large pack rat mounds. So California pack rat makes these big pyramid shaped mounds. We got one there. We got one back over here. And the cows keep, you know, getting further and further into the scrubby brush, you know, eating a lot of poison oak, which is good because I don't love weed whacking the poison oak. So they're doing it, clearing for me. But you can kind of see, I'll go back in here and we can kind of show you some of the areas that they're starting to include in on. Yeah, so got Mr. Bull back here. He says hi. Yeah. He's the bull. We know where he's at all times. So, but he's doing a good job getting that area cleared back there. And we'll let them do their thing. But it's kind of cool. I've never grazed cows in a forested area before. Certainly during the heat of the summer, it's kind of nice and cool back here. Protected, shady, it's away from the flies. So this has been a big experiment, and so far so good. We got our little forest cow experiment. So I'll try to keep them there as long as I can, see if I can extend my recovery period in my irrigated pastures a little bit longer. So yeah, I just wanted to keep you up to date. I might do some of these longer form reels since Instagram's letting us do this now. And yeah, take care, y'all.